My name is Kelly Bell, and I'm going to talk to you today about information literacy standards exploration and why that's important to librarians and students and teachers. The American Association of School Libraries published their standards for the 21st Century Learner in 2007, and the American Association of School Libraries also published the Standards Framework for Learners in 2018. We're going to focus on these two publications today. But I'd also like to mention that ISTE also in 2016 published standards for students as well to create 21st century learners, and we'll be looking at those later on during this presentation. These standards are important because we're in the digital age and we are, I guess you could say, suffering from an information overload. Information is at our fingertips. We have smartphones and computers, and we no longer have to go into the library and check out a book to access information. It's readily available. But this can be a bit of a problem because students have to be able to navigate all of this information and find the pieces of information that are relevant to them. And this can be a problem for some if they don't have the skills to navigate the information superhighway. As teachers and librarians, we need to meet the needs of today's learners. Today's learners need to be able to evaluate, like I said, to navigate the information overload. They also have to be able to do a lot of problem solving as they're working more with technology. And they also need to be able to collaborate in face-to-face interactions as well as in online interactions. All three of these things require special skills, and the standards mentioned before address these skills that today's learners need. Librarians can lead the way in bringing the 21st century skills to learners and teachers in today's educational community. We're in a unique position to bridge the gaps between the technological literacies, information literacies, and the standards that each of our states have as we get into the subject content area. Librarians can lead classroom teachers to a collaborative student focus, and they can model this with teachers through collaborating with them. The American Association of School Library Standards helps to bring the needs of students, librarians, and teachers, and information and technology standards together and bridges that gap. These standards are a very useful tool when librarians and teachers collaborate together to create lessons. So let's take a look at the standards, the domains of the AASL standards that were published in 2007. There are 4 main domains. The first domain is think. This requires students to inquire, think critically, and gain knowledge. The second domain is create. Students draw conclusions, make informed decisions, apply knowledge to new situations, and create new knowledge. The third is share. Students share knowledge and participate ethically and productively as members of a democratic society. And the last domain is to grow. We want to teach students to pursue personal and aesthetic growth outside of the classroom, as well as inside the classroom. In 2018, American Association of School Libraries added shared foundations to the domains and created the framework for learners. These shared foundations are made up of 6 separate sections. The first is inquire. We want to teach students to be problem solvers and think critically through the inquiry process. We want to teach students to be inclusive, so the second is include. We want students to respect diversity of their classmates as well as diversity in the world so that they can build learning communities for themselves. Collaborate is number 3. We want to teach students to work effectively so that they can get together and have a great educational experience and broaden their perspectives. Curate. We want to teach students to make meaning for themselves and to collect and organize their ideas in a way that they can share their resources with other people in a meaningful way. Explore. We want to teach students to discover and innovate with a growth mindset so that they can be tomorrow's future. And engage. We want students to demonstrate safe, legal, and ethical creating and sharing of knowledge products independently while engaging in a community of practice and interconnected world. So as you can see, all of these standards really go back to collaboration. This is an example of instructional activity combining the framework standards, the ISTE standards, and Georgia's standards for ELA and social studies for 5th grade students. This is a collaborative lesson plan where we're turning 5th grade students into 21st century learners. To do this, students will use Google Sheets and My Maps to map geographic features of the United States. The first part of the project is to introduce it to the students. It's a collaborative project, and students are introduced to the standards from the American Association of School Libraries, ISTE, and the Georgia Standards for Excellence that they're going to be learning during the unit. Then students are paired with a partner, and they learn that they're going to create a map using Google Sheets, databases, internet searches, and research to gather information on the U.S. landforms and cities of historical importance to collect the information and then put it into a map. Step 1 of this lesson plan combines the standards of the foundation of inquiry, the empowered learner from ISTE standards, and the 5th grade social studies standards. This lesson focuses mainly on the domain of creativity or create, which is the domain B of the AASL framework, because students create a project together. Step 2 is to establish the ground rules with students, and this goes to part 2 of the ISTE standards and is part 2 of the foundations from the AASL framework, and that's inclusive digital citizenship. We also address the English language arts standards of speaking and listening with collaborative discussion. Step 3 is setting up collaborative tools. Students will use Google Sheets, and for all of the students I've done this project with, it's the first time they've ever used Google Sheets. So it's a new learning tool for them. They create their sheets after it is modeled by the teacher on how to set it up to organize the information. And then one partner creates a sheet for man-made features, the other for physical features, and the partners use a sharing tool in Google to share the sheets with each other to be able to collaborate when they gather information on the specific landforms and cities. This step combines collaboration from the foundations of the AASL framework, as well as the Global Collaborator, ISTE standard, and the 5th grade writing standard that includes the use of technology and the internet to produce and publish writing. Step 4 is to gather the information and to organize it. The Google Sheet is already set up. The students are then introduced to Worldbook Online and databases through Galileo, as well as how to do a Google search. And then students gather information and they organize it within their spreadsheet. They gather information on the different features, historical importance, plants and animals, associated famous people, and interesting or important facts about each of the areas listed on the social studies standards. Students are also required to use a protocol to give credit to each of the sources that they use. Step 4 combines the Curate foundation of the AASL framework, as well as the Knowledge Constructor ISTE standard and 2 of the 5th grade informational reading standards. Step 5 is creating the data sets and problem solving. As I stated before, this is the first time the students have used Google Sheets, and so they have to do a lot of problem solving in regards to learning how to navigate the mouse and clicking on the correct part of the sheet to put their information in. A lot of them accidentally delete their information and then have to go back and put it in, and that's a problem that they have to solve. But they do gather the information and put it into the spreadsheet to create the data set that will then be uploaded into my maps. This step includes the foundation of Explore from the AASL framework, computational thinking from the ISTE standards, and 5th grade ELA writing standard of doing research. Step 6 is to use the data sets to create the map. So the teacher models how to create the map using Google My Maps and how to upload the data set into the map. From there, the students work together to create one map and then upload both data sets to it. And once the data sets are uploaded into the map, they are allowed to correct any issues that they have with their data, which they all have them, where they put wrong information in different boxes and they have to go back and correct that. And then the students customize the map, and then when it's complete, they have to submit the map using Google Classroom. The last step combines the foundation of engaging, as well as creative communicator and the 5th grade ELA writing standard 8.